Hey, it's that time of the month again, and what better place to look for what's happening in the gacha community other than good old gacha gaming. And I know I haven't been posting that much lately, but hey, thank you for the 100 sub, really appreciate it, and let's get to the video. Before I go on with all these topics that I collected, I'm just gonna make sure that I probably won't be covering all the things that is happening in the last month and the last few days and all that stuff. There's so many dramas to catch up to, and we're not gonna cover all that, but we are gonna try covering the topics that are very important in the gacha community and what updates are going on in the games that we are playing. Now let's look at the nomination of Player's Voice in the Game Awards. There's no doubt that Elden Ring, Blood Moon Wukong, they're both great games. Any games in the gacha space, there is no comparison to these games. These are real games. But we're not going to talk about these games. We're going to go straight to Genshin Impact Wuthering Waves and Zenless Zero. And by the time this video is out, I'm sure the results for the Game Awards is already out as well. So who knows which one will win.
Balatro, Black Myth Wukong.
But let's talk about Genshin Impact. I have no idea how this game actually made this far. I think Natlan is a terrible region. The new characters in Natlan can only work in Natlan. Like their abilities are very unique to their own, only work in that region, and it's just awful. The moment you step away from Natlan, all the abilities are gone. Your Chaska move the same way as your Wanderer. At this point, I feel like Shan Yun is probably the best animal for exploration. This whole thing about exploration, power crap, is never gonna happen. You wanna swim around using the shark, you have very limited energy, and you have to use a character is much better and a lot more fun and enjoyable to move around, roaming around in the new area. You wanna swing around, you have to use Kinish. That way it's actually more fun to play in every single region that is upcoming. And right now the new area is just terrible. If you don't have Chaska, you have to use this bird, again, limited energy. And even if you have Chaska, the area sucks. It is terribly designed. The whole space is huge. It's humongous. Like it's just so unnecessarily big. It's just very overwhelming to move around in this empty, wide space. And I don't need to mention about how people want 200% every single map in this game. And this time around, it's probably not gonna happen. I kind of want to quit exploring this game now because of this new area. And you might be thinking, why am I still playing Genshin Impact? And believe it or not, the only reason I still play this game is that my pulls in the weapon banner, I've never lost 50-50 in that weapon banner. And every time I lose a 50-50, I just win the in a couple seconds. Now this is not a flash, it's just I kind of feel like I need to play now because there's just so much I'm gaining from this game. And to me, it is still somewhat enjoyable when it comes to the combat. But for people that has very normal luck in this game, yeah, they probably should quit. You're not gonna enjoy this game if you have very lack of amount of characters, and if you can't enjoy the game that is how it's designed. It's not worth going through this game. I just think that this game is in such a bad state, and how Hoyoverse are becoming very lazy when it comes to Genshin Impact. I really want this game to be better, but clearly the community itself just already seem very happy with the game. And if you think that this game is gonna get better, any better in the future, it's probably not gonna come. And who knows? I think Mavuika, even if she comes out, I think they're gonna fuck it up. I think they're gonna mess her up as well. The character looks great. All the cutscene in her looks great. But I feel like because of the whole Natlan region, characters being locked in only Natlan region, I think Mavuika is probably gonna be able to do what Chaska did. Since in the cutscene she can fly. Since she have motorcycle, she can probably do the same thing as Molani and all that stuff. But I feel like she can only do the bare minimum. They're gonna mess her up. They're definitely gonna mess her up. Now let's talk about Wuthering Waves and Zenless Zero. Both of these games I play very much and I like both of them very much. And I don't mind if either of them wins. But I would recommend you choose Wuthering Waves to actually win. I think it's because of the generosity of what the company gave us at the first version. It's just so much and I want to see that again. If that happens again, I think they will gain a lot of respect from all the player base in this game. Especially, they didn't even try to stall you when it comes to rewarding the player base. When they first got nominated in the TGA, they immediately sent out a 1000 astrites, which is the currency of the game. And it took Zenless Zero for like another 2 weeks for them to actually give the rewards. I feel like you should definitely let Wuthering Waves takes the cake for this round. Honestly, they kind of deserve it. As a company itself, they deserve the win. Now, before we move on to the next topic, I want to talk about the Zenless Zero community real quick. When I first stumbled the rewards that they gave us, the 800 polychrome, which is again the currency of the game, I come across to this one comment that decided to say, wait, why does Genshin give about 1000, but we get about 800? Like, okay, still good bit, thank you. Like, this person is nice, okay? This person is okay. All they did is ask questions. And a lot of people in this comment just attacking this person. We're already getting a free 5-star, which is Harumasa, by the way. Like, we didn't get the news at this point, so this person is definitely someone that looks into leaks. which is already against the Zenless Zero community, right? I don't see the complaint. This person is not complaining. I just saw a difference and was just a bit confused. 800 is still great. The person is still appreciating the rewards. Motherfuckers just can't be grateful nowadays. This is insane. And this person obviously is very confused. Like, why are they getting hate towards asking a question? They themselves even said that they are okay with it, right? And there's more. Like, you get something for free and yet you still complain. It baffles me. And what is worse is that this person's name and their profile picture is Zone Zero. It says Daily ZZZ Fairy. Like, this person is a fan of Zone Zero. It's their own community. They're attacking the fans of ZZZ. And so I decided to search up the character Astra Yao. It seems like the character from the ZZZ as well, this person's profile picture. So it is obviously that this person is a fan, and it just seems like very unnecessary for them to get hate by just asking a question. Why are they getting 800 instead of 1000 like any other games like Honkai Star and Genshin Impact? And of course, this is a different company. Wuthering Waves also give like 1000. Why is it 800? I kind of want to know as well, to be honest. Like, I don't care, but I just want to know why. Yeah, sure, you can say like business tactics. Yeah, we're getting a free 5 star. Again, during the time of the day right here, we don't know what the rewards are. Like, are we getting a free 5 star? Yeah, we just got that news recently. So that just seems kind of crazy to me. But yes, we are getting a free Harumasa, as you can see right here. He is a 5 star, which is nice. I honestly like his design quite a bit. I've been using Anton for so long. I honestly like, I hate the guy's design. I hate his stupid hairdo, all that stuff. Like, this guy looks great, and I just can't wait to replace him. We can talk a bit about the whole update real quick. Like, I can give you a little bit of a something that I like, something I can't wait for this game to come out with. Here's the new area for the ZZZ. I think the game is kind of big. I'm not gonna lie. I think the storage of the game is too big. It's not gonna help me in the future. I might have to uninstall one of the games. So if this game ZZZ keeps on getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and in the last moment of this video, I'm probably gonna show you like one huge game that I'm definitely gonna try it out, and it's a gacha game as well, and it's so good. It looks so good. So wait for that. This one is a new disk drive. I think it's kind of funny because, as you can see right here, who is this new disk drive is for, and it's pretty damn obvious, and they don't even try to hide. It is definitely for Miyabi. It is kind of funny because they don't even try to hide. Can we just appreciate a little bit for that? This whole thing happens now. Nowadays, we actually get a guaranteed 10 limited pulls every single patch. I like when they do this, when they do something like this. Wuthering Waves also did something similar, like every single patch at the opening. Unfortunately, Wuthering Waves didn't give limited pulls. Like, they give 5 limited pulls and 5 standard pulls. This is a bit weird. I would do recommend them to change it into limited pulls only. But it's kind of nice that they actually do this as a tradition. Every time they open a new patch, they give out free 10 limited pulls. It's nice. Now that's like a little slide of an update for the coffee shop. I hope they don't try to change it in a bad way. Like they say right here, it can restore 60 battery charge. Right now, the current coffee shop actually gave like 80. Okay, 80 is a good sounds good. But this time around, it says like 60 battery charge and it grants a one-time drop rate. So basically, we're gonna get double the drops. I mean, it could actually be better than what we have currently, because this time around we're getting a double drop instead of getting more stamina. So right now we have an alt that can be used only for one character, right? You get all the disciples and all that stuff. Afterwards, you have to use your alt, and then it's gone. You can only use it for one character, and then you have to restore your disciples back again. But this time around, you can actually go and use 3. All your characters will be able to use their alts. So for those who are a Sokaku main, you actually have a chance to actually finally use her as a proper DPS, because if you don't know, Sokaku actually give like 15% crit rate. So she's a very good character as a DPS. And yes, she's a 4-star. And I'm sure a lot of people will probably like, this process can use their own protagonists slash agents to stroll through the city. So basically, you will have like a friend to come around with you all the time. Like, you will have this the agent. Like, if you want to use a different character and you still want Miyabi to be in your team, like, you can walk around through the city. Now, I'm not I myself never thought of that will be a thing in this game, because like to me it's just not necessary. But sure, I'm sure it's gonna be fun. It's probably gonna be nice to a lot of people. They're probably gonna enjoy this scenery and take some pictures. It's up to you. If you enjoy this kind of stuff, go for it. And of course, we also got a bunch of other events and stuff like that, right? Pretty cool, pretty cool. Let's talk about Wuthering Waves, Rina Sita, real quick. Like, this costume design looks amazing. It's not just Rina Sita. I mean, it seems like Carlota, even her, the character that we don't even have yet. She already have like this costume, this skin. I mean, it's not really a skin because we can't have it. But all I'm asking for is for the Rover to have this skin. A female Rover wearing a suit, it just looks so good, and they need to make this into the game. She looks amazing, and I actually use Rover. Like the MC in Wuthering Waves is actually really really good compared to a certain MC that we know, and she works very well with the character that I'm currently loving, Danjin. She's a very good character. Again, I would just really love for Wooden Waves to actually add this into the game. She looks amazing. All right. Ananta announced new trailer. Now I know I'm a bit late. I do want to talk about Ananta a bit more and about NTE getting NTR by Ananta. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that NTE is done. It's over. And I would love to make a personal video of that, like just one whole video talking about Ananta because Ananta is just a better version. People don't talk about this that much, but it is highly inspired by Spider-Man. A lot of their scenes and what they can do in this game, it is very inspired by Spider-Man, Insomniac Spider-Man. The exploration looks amazing, and there's also like vehicles that you can use and stuff like that. There's also cars like NTE, but better. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm gonna say for now. I will make a video about it, so look forward to that. Infinity Nikki. Very interesting game. I personally don't like playing games like this, but I know a lot of people will probably play it, especially the female audience of the gacha community. Yeah, they would definitely love this game. This game looks pretty. It looks beautiful. The environments look beautiful. The characters looks nice to look at. It's just overall a very good scenery, but there's a huge difference with mobile and PC. As you can see right here in the photo right here. Yeah, that is huge. That is a big amount of difference. And it is a mobile high quality as well, as it says right here. Like I'm sure the game is nice. The game is definitely is good for a lot of people that want to just enjoy the series and all that stuff. It looks pretty, but overall, I think the mobile quality of this game is really awful. It's terrible, and if you really want to fully enjoy this game, yeah, you might have to go for PC. So that sucks. Onmyoji NetEase will investigate the Ashasa Mihoyo case after the Sunday trailer. If you don't know this already, there is a involvement with the HSR new character Sunday. There's this very similar scenes with a different game called Onmyoji made by NetEase. I will show you right here. This is one of the scenes. So the scenes right here, as we can see on the above, that is Honkai Star Rail right here. The Honkai Star Rail add a little bit more detail, but there's no doubt there's like a huge inspiration like towards the Onmyoji games right here, and they're very similar, including the lighting and overall. There's another one, as you can see right here. So I think this one is Hoyoverse version, the Honkai Star Rail. Honkai Star Rail, these people surrounding here, right in the space right here, they go up, and meanwhile the Onmyoji goes down. I will show you a clip here and there probably, but yeah, huge trouble for Hoyoverse. But nonetheless, I think because Hoyoverse is so rich, so insanely rich, they probably just pay off NetEase and just settle it there and then. This is nothing. I'm sure it will work out. I'm a bit baffled. Like, why would people even care for like Hoyoverse amount of money at this point? Like, they just have so much money they could throw away for something. Like, I believe they even made like a cafe for the purpose of playing Genshin Impact or something like that. They're a multi-billionaire company. They're not a small indie company. So please, you gotta stop shilling for them. I don't know why it's here. News about Infinity Nikki got hacked. So this is like the first day of the Infinity Nikki, I believe. When it got released, someone tried to go into the website, but unfortunately, it says like, or just better, try Genshin Impact private server. It's pretty weird. It's just like the Hoyo Shield type of thing. I don't really know, but yeah, that's a very scummy thing to do, and people just really don't have anything else to do, huh? And it also goes the same for Live and Deepspace site. It got hacked. Like the same message. This is also during the sensor tower thing. But as we all know, that Genshin Impact didn't get the amount that they wanted. As you can see right here, Live and Deepspace is always at the top. Always at the top. And I believe this revenue chart right here is definitely wrong. It is definitely wrong because there's like multiple people making like fake charts and all that stuff like that. I'm not really sure, but as you can see, Genshin Impact is at the third, fourth round and all that stuff. Like Zone Zero, Wuthering Waves is like very near, close to each other. But there's like revenue chart where Wuthering Waves are at the top of Genshin Impact, and Genshin Impact is no longer the best gacha games, all that stuff. If you believe in the revenue charts and all that stuff, please just don't get some help.
Get some help.
Like this whole thing is fake. Everything is based on assumptions and all that stuff. Like it's not worth your time getting mad over people making videos about this whole revenue thing. It's just for fun. It's enjoyable. People just want to have something to talk about. So please just enjoy the video. And like if even if Genshin Impact lost, just why would you even try to help it? Why are you shilling on them so much? That way, it's not gonna cry on you for a second time. All right. And I believe that we should all know that Genshin Impact is currently are falling. It is falling. Like there's no doubt they are getting lazy with their job right here. The dev is not doing their job. They're locking every single character in only in certain regions. It is just garbage, and it's a very scummy move to make. So let's move on from Genshin Impact. What does every new PC gacha need several months to add ability to change key bindings? Now, this is a problem that happens in all the gacha games that I've played for some reason. Wooden Waves included. They also took like a couple months, 2, 3 patch until they actually add you to change the key bindings and all that stuff. But it's not really a big deal. Honestly, it's not. You just have to follow the rules like Q for alt, E for skill, and all that stuff. That is key bindings for PC. Genshin Impact did the same thing as well. I don't know about Zone Zero, didn't even bother at this point. But I do play with the controller. And what I want to know as of now, it's not even about the whole key bindings from the keyboard. I want to know when is the controller port for gacha games, for Genshin Impact is coming. At this point, I feel like it's never gonna come. Okay, I'm not talking about PC. Sorry, I'm not talking about PC. I'm talking about the Android version. Android version, because my wife plays Genshin Impact, and because I want to use controller while playing in her account. Unfortunately, there's no controller support. It is very annoying. I do feel like they should just add it, unless they probably have like a certain contract that only involves like you have to only make controller port for Apple. It is very sad for Android players, but at this point, like who cares, right? Who cares? I'm sure a lot of people don't even mind playing in Android using their hands, fingers like that, but it's very annoying. It can give you a very bad experience in playing these games, and especially with the whole region. And I have to mention this whole region about Natlan again because they have like very annoying controlling when you use these certain creatures, animals like flying around using Chaska. Even Chaska, the new characters. I know that you only have to hold your normal attack and all that heavy attack, and that's how you need to use her. But there is like an annoyance in exploration using a phone. So yes, I really hope that controller support in Genshin Impact actually comes because I would really appreciate if they actually do that. Breaking news: Kuro Games is now subsidiary of Tencent. I don't really want to talk about this. Honestly, it's like a very old news. Like I wish I talked about it sooner, but I've been really busy. But to put it short, 51% shares of Kuro Games belongs to Tencent right now. But the thing is that I read a bunch of tweets, and a lot of them have said that it doesn't change anything. Nothing will be changed because Tencent gave permission for Kuro Games to actually just do what they've already done. As of now, like everything is working fine. They've been earning quite a lot of money. I'm sure things will just remain the same. Rina Sita still looks awesome. If you haven't seen the TGA trailer of Kuro Games Wuthering Waves, you definitely should because it looks amazing. They give you like a sneak peeks. So yeah, Kuro Games Wuthering Waves is still going strong. I'm pretty sure that this game is gonna last very very long and it just looks amazing. Now last but not least, Hitori no Shita. I believe it's called the Hidden Ones. Yeah. And this game is so cool. It is so amazing. I don't know why people are not talking about it. How do I say this? Because ZZZ is dead because of this game. Now I don't want to look at all these videos right here because it's kind of boring and there's like a bunch of running scenes. They definitely need to fix up a bunch of stuff in the exploration. That's definitely a bug right here. But this is still pre-alpha. There's not much to show. But the fight scenes of this game is just amazing. It is ridiculous how much the SFX in the fights are just really good and flashy and all that stuff. And when I first saw these fights, let me just show you right here. When I first saw this fight, I thought it's not gonna be a gacha game. I genuinely believe like it looks like something that belongs in like Naruto Shippuden or something like that. Naruto games, Ninja Storm, I believe that's what it's called. And that game is it's not a gacha game for some reason, right? And this game, believe it or not, it's a gacha game. It's a free to play gacha game. I'm very surprised because when I look into Steam, it has a Steam account, and yeah, oh my god, the art direction in this game is so amazing as well. And I didn't look at it before, and I saw it right here. They say they didn't mention that it's a gacha game, alright? And the genre action free to play, so it is a gacha game. I'm assuming that it is, and I'm just so excited to play this game because I saw the trailer ages ago. I don't know when. I think it's last year already, but this game is definitely hyping me up. I really want to play it. It looks like a very good fighting action games. I really hope that they don't mess it up with the whole exploration thing, with the whole climbing parkour stuff. Yeah, that bit it looks very very trash. It looks garbage. I hope they just stay committed to the whole fighting in this game because that looks great. The fighting looks amazing. Like again, the whole area of fighting looks very similar to ZZZ and the camera shot and all that stuff. But we don't know if it's exactly similar to ZZZ. ZZZ is made more for teenagers and all that stuff. This is very dark and gloomy type of vibe. So it could be for a different audience, you know? So ZZZ will probably not be dead yet, but this game still is very amazing. and I believe it's an adaptation to a very underrated anime called Hitori no Shita. Like that is the name. But this game is called The Hidden Ones, not Hitori no Shita, but it is based on that. But all in all, I think it will be a very good game, and I don't want to overhype this game. I just think it looks great and amazing fighting game, especially when we don't really have this AAA fighting games, gacha games just yet. So this could be another normie breaking game, right? And that is all I have to say. Again, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoy it because I know I haven't been posting a lot these past few days. I really want to post this video a lot more sooner. I keep postponing over and over and over because I was working on some stuff and I was working on this new artwork for the Wuthering Waves art contest, and I just want to work on it and be committed to that one as well. But yeah, I probably focus on making videos a bit more this time around. So I hope to see you again soon in the next video. I'm probably gonna be like a Wuthering Waves fighting video or tips of this realm and all that stuff. I have a lot of videos ideas to make. But yeah, that is all I have to say. See ya.